Hi traders. I am sorry. I know that I actually promised to continue the series very soon for the gold, the AI gold trader that we are developing, but we already have like 27 parts or something like that, and I realized that I actually need to focus on like creating a system for this whole channel to so I am going to be able to grow more and to spread this the message that I am usually trying to communicate to traders, to more and more people, because I think um, many times I am so into one project that I completely forget the other ones. And I have so many good projects like this Gold Trader, like all my EAs that I am developing, like the Spectrum Trend Pro indicator, this one, and all these developments that, for example, that I am developing this indicator and developed as an EA as well. And I am now testing it on live account as well with some new set files, and that is something I am already planning on, because the reason is also that I am testing it on live accounts is because from January, when I am starting trading again after the holiday break, that is usually untradeable basically. So after that I am going to put it up to my FX book as well, and I have a bunch of like many ideas. And actually, what's interesting about next year is that probably my EAs are going to be the most advanced, even compared to the advancements in the field, in AI and everything. They are going to be the more advanced ever that I've published, that I have been running. So this is great, and I have data about the Apex EA, data about the ATG, about the Viking, the Powerful Price Action EA, the Imperium, the Leopard. And also the index trader, and I am developing a safe, you know unimaginable, but a safe Bitcoin trader as well. I am working on it for 2 years or three, because I don't want to put up anything that I don't consider safe enough for me to put, like, my life, my money on the line. So I am only putting up robots that I also believe in. So it is going to be published as well. Also, my products are going to be also published on a Ninja Trader, which is great for US traders. So I hope that is going to be something you are interested in. If so, if it's the case, let me know in the comments, because it is important. As you can already see, I am testing the new Viking EA that I am developing, and it is going to be amazing. So, finally, the Viking update that I think many professional traders who bought the EA, because it is for professional traders, were dreaming of, because finally it is going to be the complexity that this EA deserves, as my most expensive EA basically. So that is going to be very exciting as well, and I am going to show you all the different new new features and everything, because there are going to be some amazing ones that I coded just for this EA. Of course, for all my EAs, I am coding completely custom and different features and filters that they require. Like the Leopard EA requires different than the index trader, for example. But yeah, it is going to have some great exit methods that are insanely important, and some new innovations that I can't wait to talk about. Um, so what I wanted to also talk about is that next year, um, I decided that I'm going to do an experiment, that I am going to put all my money to my EAs. So and I want to actually create a combined portfolio account, like not one account that you can like see and check how it is performing, but a, how do you say it, like I have around, I don't know, I am going to count it, I promise, but around 30 accounts, and 30 plus accounts actually, that are live accounts, and I'm going to like add their statistics. I think there are some sites, maybe my FX Blue, where I can combine accounts, so you can see the whole like portfolio and how it is working with the many accounts up there. And I think it is going to be exciting. And I arrived to the point where maybe the markets are bad. Maybe they are insane, because this year was insane, and I have been struggling a lot um, with all the things that happened in the fundamental level, in the politics and geopolitics mainly, that are just insane to navigate. But I think I strengthened my strategies enough, and I am currently working on some new updates to strengthen other like EAs as well, for this market, to be able to say like I am going to go all in with my EAs and spread um, the money out on around 30 accounts, and let them completely automated, let them run and watch how this diversification is going to work out. If you are interested in this, let me know, because this might be an interesting reality where I am, you know, maybe you are going to some emotions, who knows. Um, so let me know if you're interested in that. Also, uh, this year I was really leveling up my live account game, because you know I most of the time in the last 6 years I was really focusing on developing the backend stuff like insanely. I was just developing new equations, indicators, price action patterns, and I didn't really care about, in a way, what like general people think of my work. But I think if I want a YouTube channel that is thriving, for example, um, I need to. I am going to be more like a real person, some. So this year, as a part of this, I put up a bunch of live accounts, and I am going to put up much more. And I want to be the most transparent, person to go to a channel in this business, which is, this actually this business is full of insane people who are scamming each other. So I hope, like, my content is now probably one of the most transparent ones, but I hope to be the number one of this, because I think it's very important. And most traders are completely, like, most people think that trading is basically a scam or complete gambling. And I can really understand that, because the way these forex influencers, Instagram forex guys, websites, that the things that they are claiming are insane. And I am getting messages with like, yeah, I want to make 100% per day, and they think it is not a high number. So very confusing stuff. And as I said, I am putting up many live accounts that you can check out here. I think it's pretty interesting, and I hope that it is going to be something that you are interested in more and more, because I think I arrived to a point where in these markets, especially, really I am focusing on live trading, and I am also testing a lot, like insane amounts, but not as much. Like, I am testing in a way that I am reactive to the market changes more and to live markets. But it doesn't mean that if something is not going great for a certain amount of time, I'm going to shut it down, but because there are some EAs that, for example, here it was not a great period, but then it can really go upwards, and sometimes the opposite. But you really have to be in these markets. You have to find a balance between, like, be reactive to markets, but to also be patient enough. So I'm going to talk about the statistics and how you can manage this, because it's not easy. You can also find my live accounts here as well. I have an experimental account with around 4 years of trading, I think. 4 years. Um, which is, in these markets, 4 years is something, I have to tell you. It's not easy at all. So there are some interesting things, and basically I want to manage, with EAs, of course, these accounts as well, to be multi-year accounts. So we are building something very, very interesting here, I think. And I hope that you are interested in all of this. And what I wanted to also say, that as a Christmas, like the whole month of December, as like a Christmas special, like, discount for all my EAs, all my indicators, basically all my stuff, you are getting the 40% discount code. So I am going to put it up today in the description of this video. And I think many of you bought my EAs with the 40% discount, of also with the special discounts when I publish the new updates. But now this is for all the month of December, which is great. And um, all my stuff, all my robots, indicators are coming with full support from me, in a reasonable matter, of course, and technical, because I coded everything, and or fundamental, or even sometimes philosophical, and free updates. I think many traders are actually quite, like, they are many times quite, like, surprised when, for example, many traders bought my ears in, like, 4 years ago, and they are quite surprised when they are getting a new update over and over again, and asking me, like, do I have to pay for this? Like, no, you bought the EA, you get the free updates, no questions asked. So it's important. And so it is going to be an interesting year, very, very, very interesting year, in a political, geopolitical way as well. We are going to have to code some really tough EAs updates, and I am really on it. Since I put so much time in, for example, in the ATG, it was the worst period of all for the ATG. Let's be honest. For the first, I don't know, for around 4 months this year, and we have bad markets, not great markets now for gold, because it is very, very volatile and basically manipulated, as it's in December most of the time. And the ATG is doing pretty good. It can filter out stuff, and it is because I worked my ass off on it for 6 months. So it is important. And one more thing that I wanted to announce is that I am going to make more groups for my EAs. And maybe what I am thinking about is a new group for all traders who are trading with my EAs. Because I realized that for the Apex, we have this group. And it actually really helps me to develop stuff that traders, like, I am just one backend guy, and I have my ways in trading, and of course I'm keeping my standards. But with a group, of course, traders can exchange info, set files, everything. I can put set files up, like, whenever I feel like I have some good ones and some information. So it is more casual in a way. But also, I can gather the best, like, for example, with the Apex, many traders had, like, observations and recommendations, what kind of filters they would they would appreciate in the EA. And I was thinking about it, I was testing it out, and the admins that were asked by the most traders, they were getting into the new version and all these kind of things. And I want to open these kind of groups for the ATG, the Gold Trader, of course, which I am very excited about, and multiple of my EAs, and also for all my EAs, a group that is going to be free of all bullshit, because I'm not tolerating bullshit in this field. I don't want to see any crazy stuff that is just pushing traders to the gambling side of this, because it's just not my cup of tea, and I am working against it for how many, which is quite interesting, is that in next year I want to also make a series. If you are interested, let me know in the comments also, for cTrader, because I think cTrader is a very, very good platform. I actually started to code for cTrader when I started, I don't know when. And I think maybe we should do a coding series for cTrader as well, because I didn't really see a good coding series there, especially that is focusing on the number one thing, which is the profitability of a system. So I think we are going to do that as well. So many good plans. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, because when I'm watching other forex channels, I'm like, I don't want to do this, but maybe I can do that with my own style and stuff. If you're interested in like any creative thing that you are interested in, just let me know, related to this specific field, of course, or how can I live off trading by only spending what I can make day trading, or something like funny ideas, that one as well. Or maybe maybe coding a scalper, which would be interesting as well. A profitable scalper, which is very hard without martingale and stuff, which I refuse to code. So this is what it is. Let me know in the comments. Ciao.